Lone Star Stallion Rogers back, gracing the presence of a Hot Pro Wrestling Anarchy ring. These rings here in Anarchy paved the way for the career which Stallion Rogers has had. But is he going to be able to put all of that to good use and pick up for the very first time the Anarchy Hardcore Championship?
Stallion Rogers, a former hardcore champion here, as well as a former heavyweight champion in Anarchy Championship Wrestling, but a man making his debut tonight, a man heralded all over Texas, Mysterious Q.
You and I have seen Mysterious Q all over the great state of Texas and beyond. A fantastic professional wrestler. Look at the size of this man. You are looking at a Greek god chiseled out of stone, a product of the Reality of Wrestling Academy, trained by none other than Booker T and the great minds surrounding Mysterious Q at Reality of Wrestling. I, for one, cannot wait to see what Mysterious Q does in his Hot Pro Wrestling Anarchy debut.
Over 6 foot tall, north of 230 pounds. Really, the size of Mysterious Q is something you have to see to believe. This is really a big man. But you want to talk about people with big things. Aaron Mercer has a big heart, and that's what's led him to retaining that hardcore championship so far. But we'll have to see if he's got the heart to face two men.
The blood of Texas here tonight, live in a Hot Pro Wrestling Anarchy ring. Mercer looking to pick up another successful championship defense here tonight. January 22nd, we are guilty by association on this evening. But at the end of the night, Aaron Mercer hopes to walk away still hardcore champion.
Yeah, I've had that before. I'll say that. I feel like I frog.
Official Killian Powers showing what is on the line for the evening. James, what is it that Mysterious Q has there?
He snatched a sign from a fan here in the crowd.
Stallion Rogers, though,
it's an Aaron Mercer sign.
the bell has sounded. This match is underway, and Stallion Rogers immediately targeting Mysterious Q, the cutter from Aaron Mercer, right off the gate.
Stallion Rogers basically passed Mysterious Q off on to Aaron Mercer. Mercer answered big.
Mercer now going for the sunset flip, roll through out of it, into the double stomp from Stallion Rogers. It's maneuvers like that which earn you opportunities in professional wrestling. Impactful chop concaving the chest of both men.
Looks like Q's taking a tad bit more out of Stallion Rogers, but it's hard to tell this early on.
When he has those larger hands, wait a minute, the strength of Q coming into play on this evening. Scoop slam now off the ropes, elbow drop. And Mysterious Q is left alone in this ring. This is the first time we have ever seen Mysterious Q in a Hot Pro Wrestling ring. Could you imagine what it would be like if the champion Wait a minute. The champion currently isolating both Q and Stallion Rogers. I was gonna say, what would it be like if Q could pick up the hardcore championship tonight? But I don't think Aaron Mercer has that in the plans.
Aaron Mercer doing a good job so far of keeping both competitors either completely out of this contest or reeling at all times. We're gonna really have to see as this match goes on if he can maintain that pace.
There's a reason they call this man Hardcore Thor. That hardcore championship, it is in his blood, and that blood, James Southard, is that of the state of Texas. Strike to the side of the jaw. Q answers with one of his own. Back and forth between both men.
Trading now. Curt Stallion seeing his opportunity to take out Aaron Mercer, who, let's be honest, he was getting rocked by Mysterious Q there.
Absolutely, and Rogers rocked him with a headbutt, but you have to imagine that could have done some damage to him as well. Look at the bridge, perfectly executed. I could not devise a greater German suplex than what we just witnessed here.
Picture perfect bridge. We talked about that technique is everything, and what you saw there was a textbook example of a bridging German suplex from Curt Stallion.
Now back in the ring is Aaron Mercer, chop to the chest. And James, the classic case of anything you can do, I can do better.
Rogers, Mercer, Q, all of them trading chops in the center of an Anarchy ring.
And what is it going to take? It looks like Rogers is trying to answer that question on the evening. Oh my God.
Stallion Rogers having all that air driven out of his chest. Both men making contact at the exact same time. Now it seems like they've got something in mind for Stallion Rogers.
And a double low blow from Stallion Rogers. That's one way to win the hardcore championship, but can he do so on this evening?
A meeting of the minds in the center of the ring. It looks like Stallion Rogers is finally hitting his stride here.
And that stride comes at the expense of Mysterious Q and Aaron Mercer, sweeping the legs of Q and a knee strike directly to the skull. Picture perfect drop kick. And Q's not getting off scot-free either.
Everybody gets a missile drop kick.
Wait a minute. Up and down, DDT planted. Face first on the canvas. It's like we're seeing mirror images right now, James.
When one thing works, you try it again, but it didn't work out the second time for Stallion Rogers.
All three men are down in this matchup. Aaron Mercer slowly trying to rally, trying to find some footing in this matchup. Out of the ropes, flipping over him, Q. Lifting him up, German suplex to Aaron Mercer.
Stallion Rogers up now.
German suplex once again. And I think Stallion Rogers might be lost on where he's at right now.
He's not just seeing stars, he's seeing the constellations. And he's seeing Aaron Mercer up close and personal too.
Sandwiching Aaron Mercer between himself and Stallion Rogers. Good God, the cover. And the strength that it must have took for Stallion Rogers and Aaron Mercer to kick out of a maneuver such as that one is grand.
They were stacked up and flattened out, but somehow found the strength to kick out of that pinfall. Q's calling for it now. What's he got in mind?
I'm not too certain, but it seems as though it's going to spell disaster for Aaron Mercer. Wait a minute, he's going for that Argentine positioning. Mercer driving the elbow into the side of Mysterious Q's skull.
Aaron Mercer fighting for his life here.
Look at how much it took for Aaron Mercer to finally weaken Q enough. Going for that soul kick. Shoved into the corner, meets him with the soul of his own, and it's the soul of a size 14 boot from Mysterious Q. Argentine positioning, going back to that wheelhouse once again. He's got him in the torture rack. And it looks like Mercer's going for a ride. The cover. Wait a minute.
Mercer cinched up into that triangle choke.
Trying to do everything that he can to retain the Anarchy Hardcore Championship.
Stallion Rogers breaking those arms apart with his feet.
Stallion Rogers, he knows what it takes to become Anarchy Hardcore Champion. He's been in that position before, and he's not looking to head back home empty-handed tonight in Austin, Texas. All three men are laid out here tonight in the ring. Count of 6 now. All three men trying to make it back to their feet. Cube now back on both legs, but these are the struggles of a three-way dance, James Southern. As soon as you have your opponent isolated, another member of the matchup comes up from behind and manages to take advantage. We've seen that in play all throughout the night.
You've got to try to keep your head on a swivel, but that's hard to do when you're getting rocked by anybody in this contest.
The Q cutter! And a strike from Rogers of his own. Pusaiku knee! Pusaiku knee! That's gotta be it! That's gotta be it! This match is over. The blood, sweat, and tears of Aaron Mercer have brought him to this moment. No, wait a minute. This was supposed to be Aaron Mercer's moment, James.
But it looks like Matlock has made his decision. Any time is now, anywhere is here.
He's cashing in the contract. Referee Killian Powers, the bell has already sounded. He's trying to awake Aaron Mercer, and I'm not sure if Mercer even knows where he is. That adrenaline has finally started to wear off, and wait a minute! Busaiku knee from Matlock! The cover, no! He did it! He kicked out James!
I am absolutely stunned. I don't know how Aaron Mercer has it in him.
What is it going to take to put down Hardcore Thor? Wait a minute, talk about putting a man down. Crossface locked in. The crossface is locked in. All-Star Matlock has nowhere to go. And Tommy Prince has put his hands on our official. Matlock is tapping here, James. This should be the end.
You see Aaron Mercer there not realizing Killian Powers is distracted. Oh, smacking Tommy Prince and knocking him to the stage.
And a low blow from All-Star Matlock. Brainbuster. No, not like this.
And just like that, he called his shot, Walker. Matlock told you at the start of the night he was leaving with gold. Aaron Mercer just happened to be the one who got in the way.
This is a damn travesty if I have ever seen one, James Southern, and I have. It's happening right now here tonight. Wait a minute. Alexandrov, Lacrimosa, giving chase. Aaron Mercer. No longer Anarchy Hardcore Champion James Southern. This has completely changed the complexion of this great company, potentially this great sport.
Anarchy was promised at the start of the night, and it has certainly ensued.
And I can only imagine that Aaron Mercer has a rebuilding process to undergo here in Hot Pro Wrestling.
Sometimes the worst of enemies make the best of friends. You never know who you're gonna need to call on when times get tough.